Well, if you're a gun voter in Central Casper, you have a choice to make in the upcoming August 20 Republican Party primary. Pamela Mertens, Elissa Campbell, or Pete Fox. Who's going to fight for your gun rights in the Wyoming House? Stay tuned, guys. We're breaking this race down right now. Hey guys, Aaron Dorr here with Wyoming Gun Owners. The primary is coming up very quick now, and in Casper, we're being asked about this open seat race, House District 56, between Pamela Mertens, Elissa Campbell, and Pete Fox. The question that you're asking us is not who claims to be pro-gun. Everyone claims to be pro-gun in Wyoming in a Republican Party primary. It's almost always not true. We all know that. So the question is not who says they're pro-gun. The question is, who can we count on? Who can we trust to send to Cheyenne to fight for our gun rights? So guys, in an open seat race like this, with no votes to reflect on, we rely heavily on our candidate survey program to give you guys information on where these candidates stand. We cannot tell you who to vote for. We will give you information, though, you have to make a more informed decision. I'm going to begin with Pete Fox. Pete Fox, the good news here is he has surveyed 100% pro-gun with WIGO. And when a candidate puts their views in writing, that is often a strong sign that candidate believes in the issue, wants to fight for the issue, and is not going to betray the issue in Cheyenne. In this case, obviously, it's the Second Amendment. So we know a lot of details about Pete Fox when it comes to guns. For example, he supports our push to repeal deadly gun-free zones in Wyoming. We passed it this year. As you probably know, Governor Gordon vetoed that bill. It's on the to-do list for next session. Pete Fox agrees, and he would sponsor that bill if elected. And that's what we're trying to find. We want fighters. We want leaders. It's easy to find folks who will vote pro-gun after the bill finally gets to the floor. What's hard is to find guys and gals who will lead in that fight. Pete Fox will by sponsoring gun-free zone repeal. He also opposes the entire gun control agenda that's being talked about right now here in Wyoming. Recently, we had a Republican, Dan Furphy, pushing for waiting periods to buy handguns in Wyoming. Not a Democrat, a Republican. It keeps coming up in conversation every year in Cheyenne. We asked Pete Fox, would you vote yes or would you vote no? And he was an absolute heck no on waiting periods because they only get innocent people killed, and everybody knows that. He's also opposed to red flag gun seizures. We banned red flag laws this year in Wyoming. Senate File 109. You have to have a conviction of a disqualifying offense for your guns to ever be taken by the government. The idea that your ex-spouse calls you in, says you could be dangerous, the cops then go to a judge and say he could be dangerous and your guns are gone. Yeah, that's never going to happen here in Wyoming. The problem is the rhinos are already talking about ways to weaken that law down the road to make it possible for some version of red flags to be enacted in Wyoming. We asked Pete Fox, and he is 100% opposed to any form of red flag gun seizures. Guys, we asked him 10 questions. Every question 100% pro-gun. You can see Pete's survey in its entirety on our website right now. Definitely go and check it out. But a strong showing from Pete Fox. And I'm going to combine Elissa Campbell and Pamela Mertens for purposes of this video because the report here is the same. Pamela Mertens and Elissa Campbell have refused to survey with Wyoming gun owners. In our experience, when a candidate or candidates in this case will not survey, it is usually a sign that candidate does not support the issue and intends to betray the issue in Cheyenne and doesn't want that betrayal to be documented in writing. And so what it also tells us is that we can't give you answers to the same questions we could answer when it comes to Pete Fox. So we asked Campbell and Mertens, would you help us finish the fight to repeal deadly gun-free zones? They will not tell us. We asked them, are you opposed to red flag gun seizures? They will not tell us. We asked them, how about waiting periods? They will not tell us. Every question we asked, we have no answer because they're refusing to say. Now, sometimes a candidate will simply overlook a survey. It's kind of hard because we mail them, we email them, and a lot of times we text them as well, but it happens. And so sometimes we'll go to their website to look for a policy position on the Second Amendment to see if we can find some other information to give you guys in our videos like this. And we did that for Pamela Mertens. On her website, there is zero mention of guns, nothing there, no issues tab about Second Amendment, no policy positions, nothing. Nothing. And so for Pamela Mertens, we have nothing on her website, no survey. Those kind of facts point to a direction that is concerning to us at Wyoming gun owners. The same thing for Elissa Campbell. Went to her website, social media feeds, no mention of guns, nothing there in detail, no way to find some other way to verify what she believes on guns. Again, very concerning. Now, both candidates might add a gun tab on their website. It happens a lot, frankly, after we publish these videos, so that might happen. But as of right now, there's nothing there to document their view on gun rights. When we were on Elissa Campbell's website, looking for information, we did not find it. What we did find, though, was an endorsements tab. And I always have to scroll the endorsements. You can learn a lot about a candidate based on who their friends are. And when it comes to endorsements in Wyoming, that goes doubly true. And so it was very concerning to me to see that she's been endorsed by Senate President Ogden Driscoll. If you've been involved in the fight for gun rights or anything, frankly, conservative here in Wyoming, you know that Ogden's been perhaps the leading enemy in the Senate for about the last 3 to 4 years now. A real obstacle for gun owners here in Wyoming. And so when we see Elissa Campbell endorsed by Ogden Driscoll, it's one more caution. It's one more red flag that you should be aware of. So guys, that is our recap in this race. Pete Fox, 100% pro-gun on survey. Look it up for yourself. You can see it on our website right now. Both Elissa Campbell and Pamela Mertens have refused the survey, will not tell gun voters where they stand. Nothing online, nothing on social media, and some very bad endorsements in the Second Amendment space. Guys, do me a favor. Share this video on social media. Make sure everyone sees the facts on these candidates. And to get more involved in the fight, go to joinwygo.com today.